Hi guys! What a special occasion. Thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to interview our team today. We are Black Guys!
And this is such a beautiful day with sunshine and fresh air, and we decided to find out the history of Pumpkin Lake.
Yes, Pumpkin Lake, also known as...
Wait. Why don't we have a seat? We can sit down and discuss about this topic. Enjoy this wonderful atmosphere. Yes.
Yes.
Please don't look down. Up this high, we'll never hit the ground.
Yes!
Pumpkin Lake, also known as Gươm Lake, also Lake, meaning Lake of the returned sort, is the heart of Hanoi, the capital city in Vietnam. Pumpkin Lake has witnessed the dramatic ups and downs of the capital over the last century. Pumpkin Lake is also considered as spiritual place of Hanoians. Pumpkin Lake it used to be called Lục Thủy Lake because the water was green all the year round. And you know, the water color of Pumpkin Lake is not found in others lake of Hanoi. It's very special, right? And Pumpkin Lake means lake of the returned sort. The legendary of Pumpkin Lake comes from the legend emperor Lê Lợi. I think this color is much better. Come back to the long time ago, my country was attacked by Ming Chinese. Their army was much larger and stronger than ours, that we failed. Vietnam was under the domination of the ruthless invader. This period of time was really hard. But we didn't give up. My country's men and women, the older and children, take their arms to protect their family, their motherland, their freedom. The whole army was led by the young warriors, Lê Lợi.
For the first 10 long years, the job has variety of difficulties, and we didn't win any big fight.
Wait, that is so interesting. But we did not won any battle. So what is the story talking about? And I know that we won Ming Chinese to become freedom at that time.
And you know what? Vietnamese people, especially the Asian men, always consider that dying like a hero is much better than living like a slave. That's why we never give up.
But I believe that there is something related to this lake.
Wait, the more interesting part is the next. Lê Lợi decided to have the final battle. He came to the river to admire one last time the beauty of his land. He asked the heaven for the support to free his nation. That day, one of his soldiers, a fisherman, took a shiny sword from the river. On the sword, there are two words, Phật Thiên, that means the will of heaven. He gave Lê Lợi this sword. Lê Lợi was happy to take the sword, and he led the final battle. This fight, we absolutely won. Lê Lợi becomes the emperor. My country was free and happy again. Once, the king gone sailing on the lake of the capital. A huge golden turtle appeared. He asked Lê Lợi to give the sword back. Suddenly, the sword flew out. and disappear behind the lake with the turtles. After that, the lake called the Lake of Return Salt.
Hi everyone, thanks for great honor for me to introduce to you a historical tower here. You can see it's called Toro Tower. And Toro Tower, which is located in a small island in the middle of this lake. And you know what? Its origin has been a mystery. And so many researchers, they said that it was built by Nguyễn Hữu Kim, who was a Mandarin under French colonial. So it's also supposed that it was built in 1877. It means 140 years ago. It's been a long time. And about the architecture, you can see it's a mixture. It's a combination of two styles. One came from the Western style, and one came from the Eastern style. And you can see the idea of two floors came from the European architecture, and the curve was inspired by the Vietnamese traditional eaves. And they create the most impressive thing and the unique architecture for Toro Tower.
Let's light it up until our hearts catch fire. Then show the world a burning light that never shines so bright. We'll find a way to keep the cold night from breaking in over the walls into the wild side. The hunger satisfied.
Hi guys, and now we are standing here on Kim Walking Street, and you know what? Walking street is not a new thing in the whole world, but in Hanoi we just have to. So why don't you join us? Come here and have the true feeling of Hanoi.
We might as well be loving all the sun.
Whenever talking about Hanoi Lake, we also talk about walking street, and on walking street there are a variety of activities ranging from traditional game, singing or taking a photo. And yeah, just follow me to start some activities. And you can see there are a lot of pictures here. This not only has the meaning with the artist, it also contributes to the beauty of walking street. And this creates the opportunity for people to admire.
Just close your eyes and hold your breath because it feels right. We'll keep it moving till we make it to the other side. And let's enjoy the ride. We're burning up. We might as well.
Well, that is the beauty of the end. And I believe that there are many essential parts we can climb down. So just move on. Follow me. Go along walking street, you can easily recognize some activities like trekking, climbing, spending only 15 minutes and around $5 you can get a portrait. The professional one will help you to save your beauty, and I think it sounds really interesting, and give it a try.
Folk games and art activities are organized through pedestrian streets around One Game Lake, which attracts a lot of inside and outside tourists of Vietnam to join with. The space of folk games attracts not only children but also adults. For example, tug of war, jump rope, stilt walking, bamboo jacks. These bring folk aspects and make unique things in the pedestrian street. Especially, these games remind many people of wonderful old days of their childhood.
Yes, and today is a wonderful day. I hope that those information were useful for you.
Yes, it's very good because we are here together. I think this trip will be the most memorable experience in our life.
And if you are going to have a trip, I recommend you about this like One Game Lake. And I'm sure that you should not ignore because it's a very interesting and impressive like in Hanoi. And I don't want to talk anymore. Just come here and enjoy
Join
it.
with us.
Join with us. Bye bye.
Bye.